OpenAI just introduced GPT4o image generation, and honestly, it's one of the best in the market right now, if not the best. And today we're going to be testing it a little bit, putting it under pressure, see if it actually delivers what they promised. So here I'm just going to start by very simple, just generate a cat. And let's see. It's taking more time than the old DALL-E used to do, but honestly, if the quality is better and if the quality matches the idea I have, then I have no problem with that. Okay, now I see a little picture there. As you can see, it's very slow, and it's also starting from the top and like kind of rendering downward. Okay, now I have a clearer image of the cat. I think it's gonna finish soon. It kind of starts rendering downward and then it goes to like maybe 80% and then suddenly it just finishes like that. So here's the image. It's honestly really well. Look at the reflection in the eyes. Okay, but this one's simple. It could do that before the update as well. But now let's make this cat, make this cat a pirate. Let's see how well it can do it. And we're gonna be waiting for another minute, it looks like, but at least if the quality is good, then again, I have no problem with waiting. Okay, it looks like it's rendering, and it's honestly perfect with the eye patch. I haven't seen the rest of the photo, but you can clearly see it's the same cat. I'm gonna look at the pattern on the paws and the body. It looks like the cat also got a jacket as well, and a belt. Kind of looks like the puss in a belt, or what was the puss in the boots, I think. Yeah, but clearly it's the same cat. I mean, look at the patterns. So far, so good. Now I'm gonna be opening a new tab and I'm gonna be uploading this picture and I'm gonna say, make it into a meme. Let's see if it can do it. Okay, it looks like it gave me a text. Maybe I should be more clear with that. I'm gonna do this. Edit this into the picture. Let's try this. Okay, it looks like that this time we're gonna get an image actually. So let's see how the image looks like. As you can see, the text is very well written. I mean, there's no like typo or any weird like shape or form, anything like that. When you steal the treasure, I mean, it's so clear. Let's see if it gets that too. Yeah, perfect. It's actually insane. Super good. Wow, it's actually super good. As you can see, the consistency is also there. Like, this is the same cat. I'm actually very surprised. Okay, now let's give it another like try. Let's remove the tag and put the cat in a mega city. Looking confused. Okay, it looks like that it actually understood the assignment. Let's see how well it will deliver the image. Okay, there we go. It's rendering. It looks amazing. I can already tell. Okay. And as you can see, the quality and the consistency hasn't changed at all, and this has been one of the biggest challenges of all the image generation tools. Even in like Stable Diffusion that I work with a lot, you can clearly see there is it's not an easy task to be able to constantly get the same image or like the same consistency. Oh, this is perfect. Wow, as you can see, it's amazing. I mean, I'm like, I don't know if these things actually mean anything. I don't know how to read Chinese, but I assume they mean something, or like I don't know. But let's give it a story. Let's say add a text to the, actually let's try to make this kind of like a page of a storybook. Make this a page of a storybook showcasing a pirate cat that has walked for hundreds of miles to get to a city, and now he's confused and upset about not finding his crew members. Let's see if it can do it. Oh, it actually gave me a text. So let's see if I can make it and prompt it in a way that it would put it inside the picture. Can you edit that text into the picture? It's honestly a long text, so I don't think it's gonna happen, but let's just see. And if it can actually generate everything in this prompt and without any like typo or like weird shapes and stuff, I will be very, very impressed. Now let's see if this time it can understand the assignment. But so far it has been very surprising to see how well it generates the images, and ChatGPT can do this one. I will be clapping. It doesn't look like there's any text though. Let's see. And again, as you can see, the same pirate hat. The consistency is kind of insane. Like, you can see it in every picture. There is the same hat. And even like the smallest details, like the patterns, like, I mean, they're not exactly the same, but it's very similar. And look at this, it turned it into like a storybook. Now what I'm really excited about is to see if it can actually generate the text. It doesn't look like it did though, but oh, actually maybe, because it looks like the image is finishing here and maybe there's a text down there. Let's see. Yeah, I can see some text here. Okay, now let's read the stories really quickly. After sailing through storms and trekking across deserts, Captain Whiskers finally reached the city of Neon Ridge. So that's really nice because it also gave the cat and the city a name, which is super nice. Where be my crew? He muttered. Honestly, Captain Whiskers felt a knot twist in his belly. That's honestly so nice. I cannot believe it happened. Wow. And also remember, I didn't write the text. It kind of generated the prompt for me before, and I just put it there. So you can write your own books. Okay, now let's try with some image to image generation. Now I have a really cute Siberian Husky. I'm gonna put it in the picture here. You guys can see it, it's very cute. And now let's try it with this picture. I'm gonna be prompting it to edit this photo to be on a beach. Let's see if it can do it. It honestly doesn't look like an easy task because of the background, the bench, the lights, and the table here. So I don't think it's gonna do it. But if it can do it, then who needs editing apps like Photoshop anymore? But it would be crazy if it can do it. If it manages to do it, I would probably think it's gonna be like changing the aesthetics of the dog. If there were like 100 huskies in a room, I would still be able to recognize my own dog. So let's see if it can keep like the features of the face and the body. It looks like it clearly removed the background at least. The ears kind of look similar. Oh my god, I'm actually starting to doubt myself. It doesn't look 100% similar, but it looks very close. Oh my god, I cannot believe my eyes. Okay, so it doesn't look like it removed the bench and the lights are still there. But you can still prompt it like to remove them. As you can see, the background is completely changed, but everything else remained the same, which I don't have a problem with actually. I think it looks amazing. And also it looks a little more orange. I think it might consider that there's a sun there. I don't know. But let's try with another picture of myself. And this time I'm gonna do this one. Okay, now I'm gonna prompt this to turn this photo to be in Tokyo and showcase Sakura season. Let's see if we can do it. I can actually see the pink from the cherry blossom trees and the blue is probably my suit. But let's see how well it can do it. And I don't want it to look so cartoony or anything, so let's see if it delivers. I can see the Tokyo Tower there, which is super nice. The trees look awesome. I'm really hoping it didn't mess up my face. It looks like it did though. Okay, so it looks like that it messed up my face, but it's not a problem to be honest. I mean, if the background and everything else looks fine, then I can just edit my head in the picture. But still, I'm very surprised that it, I mean, except the eyes that are a little bit weird. Everything else seems to be exactly the way I thought it to be. Okay, let's open them side by side so you guys can see how similar they are. I mean, you can see like the style and everything else is the same. Obviously the beard looks a little bit weird and the eyes are super weird, but everything else is, even the hands, the thumb is still a bit weird. But the Apple Watch is there, my hair is there, like my arm hair. Okay, it didn't actually do it so bad. Okay, and for the last test, I'm gonna be making this photo into an anime. Let's see if we can do it. This photo actually was taken in Sweden. It was last year. I think it was around May. But honestly, it looks. I mean, I love cherry blossoms, and unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to see it in Japan yet. But hopefully next year, or maybe this year, if I find some time, I can go there. Obviously, I read also online that you can have about 22 different styles of how you want to edit your pictures. I also have to show you a very quick news because I think it's important if you guys are going to use in your projects. Just know that if you generate some of the art styles and stuff, there might be some copywriting issues. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But I don't think it's gonna like OpenAI viral Studio Ghibli moment highlights AI copyright concerns. It could, but I don't think it's gonna be a big news. But again, don't take my word for it. It looks like the trees are there. I can see my caps is there and my dog is also there. and the eyes are very similar. And also understood that I have long hair as well, which is really cool. My hands are also perfect. Not exactly in the same picture, but it's better this way actually. Wow, this is perfect. Okay, one more thing I want to show you is that how if I really like this picture and I want to upscale it, the quality is still honestly really nice, but you can still upscale it in like Stable Diffusion. So I'm just gonna open Stable Diffusion and see if I can get a higher quality picture. For those of you who don't know what Stable Diffusion is, I'm gonna upload a video later and give a little tutorial on how to install on your own desktop. It's completely free, by the way. So you go to extras and you put the picture here. For the upscaler, I always use the 4x ultra sharp. You can obviously use the other ones. You can use the Swin IRX, the Swin IR 4x. I also use that one, but the 4x ultra sharp is the best in my opinion. I'm gonna upscale it 4 times, and let's see how. I have a 3090 graphic card, so it's not gonna be a problem. It looks like the picture is done. Now let's compare it. Okay, here's the picture. You always get like 2 pictures from this. So as you can see, it's like 43 megabytes. So let's compare them side by side with the other one. Let's see. As you can see, the noise is completely gone here. I can zoom a little bit more so you guys can see. Yeah. So and you can obviously still run more upscales here. I'm gonna do like double the upscale. Okay, now I'm gonna upscale the upscale version 2 more times and see if it's gonna give me a better picture. So let's see. I'm gonna upscale it by 2 times. Obviously, it's gonna take a lot longer because it's gonna be around like 100 megabytes. I feel like. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna take like a minute. And obviously you need to have a good graphic cards if you want to generate the pictures. I mean, you can do well with all the like RTX versions. The more VRAM you have, the better and the faster image generation will be. But as you can see, I have a 24 gigabyte VRAM and it's taking about a minute to upscale 2 more times an already upscaled picture. So let's see how well it's gonna do. I mean, the upscaled version was already like 43 megabytes, right? So let's. So again, it generated 2 pictures. One of them is the longer ones. Let's see. This one is 159 megabytes. I'm just gonna open it and compare it side by side. Okay, let's see. So this is the original picture. This is the 4x upscale, and this is the 8x upscaled. So let's see. I'm gonna first zoom in like this much, around 500%. I'm gonna do the same here and again here. As you can see, after this, you don't really see much of a difference, but I mean, there's still like a little bit like denoising happening here. Obviously, if you want it to be really good quality, you still use this and you can still upscale it how many more times you want. But I think I'm happy with all 3, to be honest. And if you want a guide on how to use Stable Diffusion and how to run it locally, I will upload a video about that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next video, and I'll see you next time.